Wildlight Blaze Craze by Xbell. You drive to work one day in your 2008 Ford F-250 Super Duty Laureate. You work at the NTFSE Chasing Test Facility and Science Engineering. It's a test facility, and they also manufacture and design some vehicles as well, oddly enough. One of the most recent ones being the Afterburner. Then next to the test facility is the Fort Freedom Force base. It's of course a military base. They're linked to the NTFSE, but the NTFSE has its own location due to past events that happened at the Freedom Force base involving mutated pickup trucks. Because of those events, the NTFSE wants nothing to do with the Freedom Force base, even though the two companies are linked together. But also, the NTFSE corrected the mistake that the Freedom Force base did some years back with those mutant trucks. They fixed the DNA merge mixer formula and made two more mutant species, Triceratruck and the Raptor Beast Buggy, both of which aren't hostile to humans unlike their old counterparts. You even got to pet one of them. The test facility that you work at also has a sister company called Nico Team Moto, who distributes the vehicles manufactured by the NTFSE. As you are driving, you pull into the parking lot. You see a large vat of radioactive content in a tall silver container over the fence at the Fort Freedom Force base. You look at it, then drive and park your truck. You get out, then walk over to the NTFSE entrance. You scan your identification card, then walk in. You go upstairs to the design room. A few other people were working on the final design of the Afterburner. You then see a folder with iCar written on it. You take a peek inside and see that it's a new electric vehicle to rival against the old EV, the HREFV, Hyper Rechargeable Economy Friendly Vehicle. Just when you are about to take the folder to your manager, you hear a large crash that shook the floor. You then saw people run outside to go see what it was, and you followed behind. Once you reached ground level outside, you saw what happened. The vat of radioactive contents had turned over and splashed your truck and the other vehicles parked near it, a Dodge Viper, Ford Mustang, and a Dodge Challenger. The entire vat was on the ground as well and was completely destroyed from the impact. You took a closer look and you saw that your truck and the other vehicles are suddenly transparent. The radioactive contents cause a chemical reaction with the metals of the vehicle's bodies, morphing them to be transparent. The vehicles still have the colors that they were before turning transparent, but they're still transparent nonetheless. A few seconds later, a hazmat toxic cleanup crew arrived to clean up and cleanse the area. They even hosed down the vehicles, but they were still transparent. Nothing changed. You slowly walked over to your truck, then got into it. The interior wasn't fazed by the radioactive contents. You start the truck up, then got out to only see that the radioactive fragments and particles blazed, flashed, and bounced throughout the truck's body, making a wild, dramatic light effect. You then got back in and turned on the radio. Particles flashed throughout the truck faster to the beat of the music. You then turned off your truck and went back into the building to continue your work. A few hours later, night falls. You get off from work and head back to your truck. You get in, start it up again, and you see the particles flash yet again. Nothing has changed with the truck. You then accept your fate and drive off the lot and go home. And that was the origin story to Wild Light Rides and Blaze Craze. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's more to come. Stay tuned and make sure to subscribe for more. You never know what video's next.
I'm up on the spot to eat and sleep and do it all again. Gangsta elegant. I'm rolling 2020. Call my good get down to see if he know where some hydro at. When I go get that, I got the Glock 9 and the vest. On the spot to eat and sleep and